Yes, people. I'm not gonna even do the intro. I am absolutely fuming. I am absolutely fuming as it stands, and I said this. I said this. Manchester United fans, some of them have no shame in themselves and have no standards at all. They have no standards at all. Ruben Amorim said after the game against Nottingham Forest, by the way, Nottingham Forest 3, Manchester United 2, being beaten at Old Trafford. First time since how many decades? Like, this is crazy. Ruben Amorim said, yes, we are a massive club, but we don't have a massive team. We have a massive club, but we don't have a massive team. Should I break down that word for word? That looks very embarrassing. My center backs, I should not be having a shorter center back, okay? I myself, I should never be complaining about this. But at the end of the day, I'm looking at Lisandro Martinez. He's a very good player, but he should be a squad player for us. He cost us 2 goals, sorry. The last one by Chris Wood. What do you do, Lisandro? You're supposed to clear out. Onana was already beaten because he was covering the right-hand side of the pole. You, Lisandro Martinez, you already run, and you are standing where Chris Wood headed the ball and is going. You're supposed to just stick out your leg and let it go out. No, what do? You look at it and let it, you literally let it go in. Looking at all of this, I'm like, wow. The manager is out at the touchline, be fuming for the type of passes you, captain Bruno Fernandes, you're trying to make. Every single time our players meet, they don't pass the ball well. Ruben Amorim is dying, is literally fuming at the touchline. We are not good enough. How many times do you want to hear this? We are not good enough. The type of players we have should be on the bench on most teams. Or not only that, they will never be their first 11. As it stands, Southampton, they're better than us. Brighton, better than us. Nottingham Forest, better than us. Not only because they beat us, they have been playing very well this season. Who else? Bournemouth. Okay, we beat them, cool, whatever. But that is not a reason for us to be playing like this. We easily get waged off by any player. Our players have no stamina. They are not strong enough. They are mentally weak. All of our players are mentally weak. I used to think Garnacho has that, but at this point, including the fact that he cannot even, oh my God, he cannot keep the ball at his feet, is a problem. Garnacho should have never started this Nottingham Forest game. He should have never started. And that is the only thing I will blame Ruben Amorim for. When I made my first 11 saying, okay, I don't know what he's going to choose, I was not seeing Garnacho starting this game again. Tell me how Casemiro will have that confidence of playing a game when the manager does not favor him. Can somebody tell me that? Unless he's injured, I don't know about. But how can Casemiro sit on the bench while we're having this terrible... Only Ugarte was the only one trying something. Right up to Onana, everybody was atrocious in this game. And I'm asking myself, what the hell is happening? Oh, wait, I know. When Erik ten Hag was here, because some people keep saying, these are Erik ten Hag's players. This was not good enough. He is the worst manager ever. Okay, the worst manager brought us two trophies you have never seen in decades. The same manager tried to play with these same players and did not get nothing out of them because they are not good enough. When as far as promoting the youths into the first team just to get something rolling, that will never be given to Erik ten Hag because of what you guys, you fans, when I started this video, I said you fans are a disgrace. Anyways, people, like, share, and subscribe this video. Turn on your notification bell because we are about to go on a rant on every single stream or every single video you see. Please, it will help this channel, and not only that, we can keep up with what I'm saying. And you agree, you agree or disagree, let me know down in the comments. We go back and forth on it. I'll read your comments and we can, say what it is, right? If you think what I'm saying is not good enough, let me know down in the comments. But here is the thing. Erik ten Hag bought these players, and so what? And so bloody what? He did not buy these players in the notion of they will come and do this to him. He did not buy these players because these players are, some of them were very good in their respective clubs before coming to Manchester United, right? Okay, in the name of scouting. Now you can sit and blame Erik ten Hag, but at the end of the day, he's not the one signing these players. He says he wants these players. Whoever was there doing all of these negotiations had to sit down and negotiate. And guess what? We gave a lot of money away, signed off a lot of checks, and this is what we get. The players absolutely are backstabbers. They are absolutely snakes, and this is what happens when there is no good recruitment. This is what happens when you sit as a billionaire and you don't do anything, and this is what happens with bad people who just want to use the money and never do anything good with it. Tell me, how many managers will come into the club and save Rashford? When you got in Rashford, the first thing you want to do is do a little bit of tricks and lose the ball, and that is it. You kick the ball on corners knowing very well Arsenal will win. Arsenal, they are good in set piece. Against Nottingham Forest, you got in, the first thing you do is lose the ball. Immediately, I'm like, what the hell is happening? Rashford at this point should be sold. A lot of these players, as it stands, should be sold. And I'm glad all this style of play is exposing all of them, right? Including Bruno Fernandes. Yes, Bruno has his moments where he comes off like that. He can play. That is not a doubt. But if we, as Manchester United fans, if we as a club want to win major honors, we have to eradicate the bad seeds. Rashford, Bruno, who else? Dalot, what? All these old Maguire, all these old players, right? All these old Luke Shaw is getting away with a lot. I understand being injured is a problem. But you, as a professional, you are sitting there and looking at your life and so many games going by while your check, your everyday payments gets fatter and fatter while you are not doing anything for the club. You are not an asset for the club. You are a negative asset for the club. You should be gone. I blame the footballing structures right now. Ineos are not doing enough, because I praised them the whole summer for starting from a good standpoint, and now I'm looking like, when you did that before, was that correct now or after? Like, there are too many questions right now. And we actually saw what they were doing. We're praising them. Dan Ashworth, breaking news, Dan Ashworth is gone, has been sacked. Our footballing director has been sacked because he felt the big decisions happening at the club, he was never involved. Sir Dave Brailsford and Omar Brada took decisions, and I'm asking myself, where was Sir Jim in all of this? As much as you have the money and employ people, you are still the head of everything that is happening at this point. So tell me, right? Okay, boom. We, apart from the one chance we had against Nottingham Forest where Bruno Fernandes, set piece, struck the bar. Tell me, what else did we really do? What else did we really do? Because the scoreline flattered us from the way we saw things, right? And it's a very disrespectful way of going out in games. This is why I said these players have weak mentality. Let me begin by saying this. One, Kath, the pillar of Manchester United that has been there since how many years old? They paid tribute with banners to this woman, this great woman. And the players never felt, let's pay respect to this woman since she has been the pillar and backbone of this club, being a great servant, and win her a game. I mean, am I lying here? Please tell me I'm lying here. Please tell me I'm lying. These players have no honor. They have no honor. They have no dignity. They have no pride in wearing that badge. Going for them, but their fat checks into the bank account. That's all they care about. Contracts. Handful of players right now I can count, and it's not up to 5 that can stay. The rest should be going. People blaming Onana. Yes, Onana has had his worst game yet this season, but at the end of the day, he has been saving Manchester United the whole of the season. We are 13th by default. By default, normally we should be lower than that, but he has been saving us. So the one time he gets to mess up, everybody want to count him out and say, oh, he's the worst keeper, this and that. This, like I said, you fans are very lazy and stupid when you keep on doing that. Look at yourself, like you're calling yourself a fan, and you cannot actually analyze the game as you see with your eyes, not with your not using your brain is a problem. Onana has been saving us time and time again, and yet you want to come out and say, oh, he's not fit to be a keeper for the club. Is that who you should be concentrating on? Is that who you should be concentrating on? Rasmus Højlund, always wrestling, has no footballing IQ. That does not work in the Premier League. Use your brain. When the ball comes to your feet, either shift your body, do something, hold the ball calmly. The player is not going to get it off from you other than fouling you. So calm down and give a 1-2 pass. No, these players want us. Lisandro Martinez, ball comes to him. He touches the ball too many times before passing it. He lets the opposition player comes very close before passing the ball. And that is how we lost. That's how we lost the game. Bruno Fernandes, you gave a very shit pass. They gave you the ball. Lenny Yoro gave you the ball. And he left his position to go to the next space available. What do? You want to do too much, Bruno Fernandes, and you gave a weak pass, and that is how they score for Manchester. This used to mean something. This club used to mean something. It doesn't anymore. It doesn't anymore. The batch look weak. We are not frightening enough against any other team. Ipswich coming to Manchester is like, oh, damn, they are about to smoke us. They are not afraid of us right now. The Division 2 teams come up to Manchester and actually win. That's how it happens. There is no fear factor to Manchester United. We have names. That's just names. We don't have the it factor. When I look at my centre backs as compared to other centre backs, right? It's a disgrace. They are not tall. They are not physical enough, and they have no, how can I say, no hunger, no oomph for in them. They don't. Gabriel, Saliba, Van Dijk, Kunate. Should I keep on going? Should I keep on going? Like, yo, that what I just named right there should be the blueprint to how we get ourselves back in winning ways in all facets, meaning as in the keeper, to the defender, to you, the midfield, and so forth. The utter disgrace that we are still hanging on and thinking we can do something. We can't. It's a disgrace. Newsflash, people, right off this season. Don't waste your time and energy. My Saturday was a disgrace. I thought I should have been enjoying myself on that birthday I was on. But here I am saying, yeah, we're going to get back. We're going to get back, boys, get back. 3-2 was just laughable. We lost the game already and start to catch on. And not only that, like I said, there was no proper respect paid for that beautiful lady, because these players have no remorse. They have no, how can I say, no respect. They have no honor in them. Last game, as much as we want to say Eric Ten Hag was the worst keeper, Eric Ten Hag wouldn't have lost this game. Eric Ten Hag wouldn't have lost this game. And that is a fact. That is a fact. If you disagree, tell me I'm lying, because again, we never lost against Nottingham Forest with Eric Ten Hag. This is our first loss. So please tell me, because I totally hate this. I hate this. Okay, I'm absolutely fuming that in December. Look at the type of games we lost. We should have been winning all of them. By now, it should have been a different conversation. Chelsea are on top of the world right now because they have good players. Players who are hungry. Players who want to play. So they're not even looking at the bash like, okay, this is Chelsea, proper Chelsea. No, they just want to play. And they are absolutely happy with what they are getting with Maresca. Our manager just got in. That alone should give you the reason for you to play yourself out. These players cannot run, they cannot pass the ball, they cannot even keep the style of play, which is what I was complaining. This is what Eric Ten Hag said. These players, he is not able to play his style of play because these players he himself bought. Notice they cannot play it in the set, like they cannot do it. What did the club do, by the way? He just came in, saw the same thing. Why they did not sack Eric Ten Hag immediately after the FA Cup, let him go on the high and get us a preseason, with a new manager. Ruben Amorim already saved himself out by saying, we don't have a great team, but we have a great club though. I can see some of the players are good, some of the players. He's literally spelling all of this out, saying we're going to have a storm. Yeah, I know. But he's saving himself out because he knows we're going to have bad results. And he's going to look at it and be like, yeah, it's about time. So again, people, like, share, and subscribe. And keep up with the videos. I will be keeping up. If you keep up with the likes, I will keep up with the videos, because this is absolutely not okay. As Man United fans, it's a total disgrace. Now we have to hold it. We have to absolutely hold it to whatever rival fans they talk about us. Even if it's Spurs, Spurs have the right to even cook us. Even though they are losing, they have a right to cook us. And we have to hold it. Forget about the trophies thing, because that is not a barometer to how we have been. We are 13th, for Christ's sake. We are 13th in the Premier League for a reason. We are 13th in the Premier League for a reason. And this shows the table does not lie, as some people say, but the table is absolutely showing where we are. Okay? Showing where we are. Exposing us. We break all type of records that we've never seen before, and it's embarrassing. Rival fans have the right to break us through and say whatever they want to say to us. We have to hold it and firm. at this point, this is like, I'm absolutely fuming. This is a disgrace. I don't know where to start with the players, because again, all of them are absolutely atrocious. They are not good enough to play in this football club. They are not good enough for any other team. They are not good enough. Maybe another system they are, but for Manchester United, with this new system, it's not good enough. They should be gone. And this is how we have to be looking at Ineos on fraud watch. Are they Glazers 2.0? We have to be watching, because this is not acceptable in no level, and I'm not happy. So at this point, people, like, share, and subscribe. And I'm out, man. I'm out.